GMO stands for genetically modified organisms. A GMO is an organism created from merging DNA. It is the process of putting a gene of one species into another to alter its traits and characteristics. An organism can be modified for many reasons, such as herbicide tolerance, resistance to insects, and much more.
The female reproductive system not only produces egg cells, but it also protects and nourishes the offspring until birth. The external part of it enables sperm to enter the body, and it protects internal genital organs from infectious organisms.
There are various different reproductive organs found within the woman's body. The first reproductive organ is known as the vagina. The vagina is a canal that joins the cervix to the outside of the body. It is oftentimes referred to as a birth canal. The next reproductive organ found within the woman's body is a uterus. The uterus is a pear-shaped organ which is known as the home that is responsible for developing the fetus. The next reproductive organ is known as the cervix. The cervix is known as the neck of the uterus and is essentially tissue that connects the vagina to the uterus. The last reproductive organ found within the woman's body is the ovaries. Ovaries are small glands that are found on either side of the uterus. The ovaries produce eggs that help create the fetus. Cancer. Scientific research states that GMOs affect fertility. Pelvic inflammatory disease is a disease in which the woman's reproductive organs are damaged. Pelvic inflammatory disease can cause problems getting pregnant, problems during pregnancy, and long-term pelvic pain. Due to the toxic chemicals found within a GMO, this disease can be diagnosed in females who are constantly consuming genetically modified foods, which can hence lead to infertility. Another way GMOs affect fertility is through horizontal gene transfers. Horizontal genes are transferred in comparison to a natural reproduction. Horizontal gene transfer involves injecting a gene from one species to a completely different species. These added genes in the food we eat is said to cause cancer in various reproductive organs within both male and female bodies.
How to avoid GMOs is by buying organic foods. If the product is organic, it is not a GMO food. Manufacturers are not allowed to label their products as 100% organic if it has been genetically modified. Also, avoid processed foods. Processed foods can sometimes contain GMOs, and they are not obligated to disclose this information on the label.
Despite the many benefits of GMOs, they have a terrible impact on our health. Firstly, genetic engineering could possibly produce a new allergen. A skin prick allergy test showed that some people reacted to genetically modified soy, but not to natural soy, proving the theory to be correct. Secondly, many people who eat genetically modified foods are at a higher risk for cancer. As GMOs were approved, the use of growth hormones were also introduced, but they were soon rejected, as studies showed it increased the risk for getting cancer. Thirdly, the nutritional value of food is also reduced in GMOs, resulting in very little to no nutrients to enter the body. Lastly, there is a concern that GMOs have a high toxic level. For example, potatoes that were altered to resist disease have shown to produce higher levels of glycocalydes, which is dangerous for the human body.
Studies show that rats fed genetically modified soy can grow tumors. 70% of female rats died prematurely. Severe organ damage in the liver and kidney. Genetically modified soybean products lower levels of phytoestrogen compound, which helps. Genetically modified soybean products lower level of phytoestrogen compound, which help fight from diseases. Gluten disorders also affected 8 million Americans.